Victory, Puggies. Sherman, how did they do it? Hold on. Hold on. It's his first time doing this, guys. Just be patient. Okay, ready? Good boy. All right. Hi, Steve. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Drew Deek Show. The Montreal Canadiens defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-2 at the Bell Center. Yes, again, hi, Steve. Thank you for humoring me there. But let's just point out the obvious. Yes, I do have a piece of tape below my lip because I burnt it yesterday cooking dinner. Yeah, that happened. It's a long story. All right, guys, the Montreal Canadiens win 4-2. And Steve's a good sport, so I know he'll appreciate that there, or maybe he won't. I'm not sure. Okay. Now, I should mention this too, because some of you guys saw me earlier today. Jordan Harris, just minutes after I published my video, Jordan Harris gets officially signed by the Montreal Canadiens for a 2-year deal that will see him get paid about $750,000 at the NHL level. So that news coming through, that's good stuff. We're looking forward to hopefully seeing him on this road trip coming up for the Habs. So that's good stuff. Okay, so yes, the Habs with a big victory tonight over the Toronto Maple Leafs, 4-2. Jake Allen, 49 saves. This is why we protected Jake in the expansion draft right here, and that's because of performances like tonight, resembling a little bit of Game 6 last year of the playoffs, where the Leafs were just out shooting the Habs. What was it, 15-2 in the overtime alone? But in this game, my gosh, like 50 some odd shots. What was the total shots here? 51-18. 51-18. The Leafs outshot the Habs in this one, but most of the shots that the Habs got were actually quality chances. So what can you say there, right? I mean, a couple of things we're going to go through in this game. Okay, so we got to mention, of course, Cole Caufield, yes, getting his 12th goal in 20 games with the Montreal Canadiens under Marty St. Louis. Austin Matthews opening up the game with the first goal. Now, one thing I will say, because some people, think that Toronto and Sportsnet just seem to have an agenda to always completely support Toronto. And I will say that tonight, Sportsnet got caught a little red-handed, because on Twitter, it said, when Austin Matthews scored, who else opens the scoring but Austin Matthews? Okay, fine. And then later on, when Kallgren makes a great save on David Savard, who apparently thought he was a forward in this game, makes a great stretch pad save on David Savard, who is a defenseman. So, okay. But, I mean, my gosh, guys, the save that Jake Allen made on Mitch Marner, like, look at Mitch's face here, okay? Look, first of all, if that's Mitch Marner's reaction to the Jake Allen save, you'd think there would be a clip coming from Sportsnet on that save as well, but there wasn't. So you can't blame us for seeing a bit of bias there tonight from Sportsnet. I applied to Sportsnet. I interview with Sportsnet. I'm all for, their coverage, obviously, because I want to work there one day potentially. But I was just like, all right, I see some fans point when there's a bit of bias there. All right, so how did the rest of this game go? Well, Christian Dvorak scores a goal, which ultimately gets disallowed. And then not long after that, Cole Caufield snipes in the power play, which tied the game 1-1 after Matthews' opening goal. And then right from there, the Habs go up 2-1 with David Savard scoring a goal. And that's why I actually had a graphic for David Savard. Is he a forward? Because he scores on a beautiful feed from Laurent Dauphin, flipper himself. And he just snuck in right in the back, looking like David Savard, looking like 2015 Jeff Petrie. I don't know what he had going on tonight, but he had something going for sure. So, and then he got that chance later on in the game when Kallgren made that great save on him. But yeah, the Leafs tie it up 2-2 on a William Nylander goal later in the game, and then the controversy kind of ensues. Now, I was listening to the game on the way home, hearing Joe Bowen from TSN. Now, we know that Joe Bowen is a bit biased, very biased, I would say, towards the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But the question becomes, I don't have an image or a replay tonight, but you guys can see it for yourselves if you didn't already. Was Paul Byron's play on Austin Matthews a penalty? The Habs had just had 3 penalties called before this play happened. So you have to think maybe the referees just didn't want the game to be decided again on a 4th penalty by the Montreal Canadiens. I thought this was a 50-50 call. I looked at the replay several times over, and it looked like Matthews' skates just got caught up with Paul Byron's skates. I don't know if there was a tiny bit of a slew foot there. I don't think there was. Paul Byron is certainly not known for that. But on that very same play, Paul Byron comes down, outweights Kallgren, looking past the whole way, and then just snipes it 5-hole on Kallgren, and that ends up being the winning goal. So, you know, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I'd love to get your opinion. If there's Leaf fans actually watching this, then by all means chime in and tell me what you think. But Habs fans too, if you're honest and can be down the middle about that play, I don't know. I don't know. The circumstances of the game just seem to dictate how and when calls are going to be made. So that's a hard one to call for me. They don't ultimately call it. And then Paul Byron unselfishly gives Christian Dvorak his goal back by giving him the empty net goal with the drop pass as Dvorak puts it into the empty net to seal this one 4-2. But I mean, you can't really use the Matthews play as an excuse if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs in order to say how you won or lost this game, because it can't be based on that play. You got goal lead by Jake Allen, I guess. And I mean, he really was Herculean in this game. Jake Allen was. So you can't really fault him for that. I mean, you can't fault, what am I trying to say here? You can't base that play on Austin Matthews as the one that cost you the game, because frankly, the Leafs had their chances. They outshot the Habs 51-18. So in that regard, whatever. But besides this, my buddy Brando at the game tonight in the Bell Center from Habs Tonight. Some of you guys may recognize Brandon from our show on Habs Tonight. He's taking a leave of absence. He's a new dad this year, but he got to take in that game tonight. Just a privilege for him. He's got his Romanov jersey on. Gets to see him play a ton of minutes. I mean, the Habs have just had injuries galore. The trades have happened this week. So for the Habs to have this depleted of a lineup again and still pull out a victory over the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Marty St. Louis effect continues to be what it is. It's legit. And I know Grav, you guys know Grav, big hockey YouTuber, is a huge Cole Caufield fan, by the way. Wow, favorite player right now, which is always fun to see. But this game was entertaining. It lived up to the rivalry a little bit, I think, given the circumstances of the Habs roster and not having it be where we expect it to be, right? But leave a comment down below, guys. Give me your thoughts on this game. I got to give apologies to Matthias Norlander, because I didn't include him on my left side feature defense video that I just posted, which you'll see here in one of these corners in a second, because I didn't include him on the left side for the projected future left side defense video I just made with Jordan Harris, the signing pending, and now it's happened. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there for Norlander. But yeah, leave a comment down below about this game, guys. What'd you think? Tell me about the Matthews play. Tell me about the rest of the game. Give me your thoughts in any way, shape, or form about this game. If you like the channel, you know what to do. You know buttons to push, I always say. So thanks for watching, guys. Drew Deek signing off. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.